Okay, we are live. Good morning on this Thursday, June 27th. Welcome to Journal with Me. It's Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices, and I'm excited to say good morning to you and hope that you will join in this morning. If you're on the replay, um, spend some time in some quiet and journal with the virtual community of journalers. Yeah. Good morning, Catherine. Great to see you here. Catherine is part of the community. Thanks for coming through, Catherine. Glad to see you here. And yeah, so this is Journal with Me. It is a virtual community live stream, of journaling, the practice of journaling, a wellness and healing practice. I want to stress that because the priority for me is to help people heal through various wellness and healing practices, and journaling is one of them, and one that I have found very rewarding, and hope that you will too. You don't need any experience to journal. You don't, all you need is some paper, a pen, pencil, even a paintbrush, and a canvas if you want. It's the ability to download through free flow to, yeah, come up with what's on your heart, mind, what's in your spirit. And you do that through creating or writing words down or doodling or painting. Whatever comes up, it reveals itself to you is what matters. And it's a record of what is happening in the present at the moment that you are writing what you write. You can hold on to it if you want to. You can throw it away the day that you document it, or keep it forever. You know, there are many people who hold on to their journals. I'm one of them, although I have rid myself of some recently. So this is a great spot. We work in together in community and spend time together in conversation, engagement, through the comments. If you are watching this in real time, you know that you should be able to see the comments section. And if you want to leave a comment on YouTube at the replay, please do so. Welcome your comments. I really do. Let's see who else. Oh, my piece is celebration. It is a day of celebration. Can I spill the beans? So should you, my piece. Hello to you. Strolling and running errands as I listen. Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead. Uh, I'm glad you are strolling and running errands. And you will affirm yourself, right? You will affirm yourself today. From Lack to Legacy, Sandra, hello. Good to see you. Glad to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while for me and for you, hooking up on our respective channels. And I'm glad that you are here, and hope that you are doing something fabulous for yourself today. Good to you. Nicole, hello. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining me this morning, joining us this morning. And yeah, I'm glad to see everyone popping in this morning. Um, yes, let's see. It's so good to be here with you, ladies. Very good. I'm glad you're here, Sandra. So yeah, we get started with checking in. We're gonna check in um, with ourselves. If you haven't done so already, check in. How are you feeling? What are your emotions this morning, right now? Mine, I'm gonna say I'm cheerful. I'm good. I'm hopeful. I'm well. I'm doing well, and if you take a moment to even think about why you are feeling the way you feel, go a little deeper. It may take you some time, or it may not. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm feeling cheerful, hopeful, because there's just been a lot of um, positive energy I've been surrounding myself with, um, and positive people I've been surrounding myself with, and knowing how to stay away from the not so positive. And because of that, I'm feeling good. Um, yeah, I'm feeling good. So, um, and then there's just positive news and information from the people that I've been around or spoken with, or yeah, just it's all good. And that's why I'm feeling uplifted. Yeah, so that's a good thing. It's been warm. It's been hot. It shouldn't just say warm. The sun has been stinging, but I haven't let that get me down. Actually, try to embrace the heat as much as I possibly can. So, if you know how you are doing now, that's a good thing. If you're trying to figure it out, that's okay too. Sometimes you can be in between, not so good, and I'm feeling great. Might be in that cloudy phase, partly sunny. We use other words, terms to determine how we are if we can't find the words the, to describe how we are doing. So use your forecast, your weather report to figure out what words best describe how you're doing right now. Okay? So let's get grounded. Let's get in our seats, you know. I'm sitting on one of the last chairs in my space. I, I think the chairs are outweighing all the furniture, actually, besides this one table that I have. So I'm seated quite comfortably in what I have. Let's put it that way. Yeah, and I'm able to place my feet on the ground. Yes, right, grounding, getting grounded. If you're in bed, good for you. And if you're walking around and strolling like my piece, good for you. You know, take your time as you stroll, as you stand up, and cleanse your breath. Um, our friend Halana Black, um, the writer traveler, she has a writing group, a spot mindfulness writing on Wednesdays, and she also does meditation. And she used the terminology I'll share with you. She likes to say breathing behind your heart and breathing in front of your heart. And I'll explain that. I love that concept because you can actually visualize that. So as you are sitting down comfortably with your shoulders lowered, not near your ears, lowering your shoulders with an ability to kind of sway, not being rigid, but straight up like a string is pulling you from your top of your head. You want that space. You don't want to be rounded. You don't want to be back. You don't want this. You want to be comfortable in your seat, flexible. Okay. You can place your hands in the receiving position, which is this. You can see my big hands. The receiving, or you can place them on your downward on your knees, whatever is comfortable. I choose to receive my blessings. And so they are down on my knees. Or if you want to feel your heart or your lungs as you inhale and exhale, you can place your hand on your heart. Some people put it on your left hand on your heart or your chest, and your other hand on your stomach. And so when you inhale, you are going to feel the diaphragm expand, opening up. When you exhale, you're squeezing that balloon, right? Becomes smaller, right? Or your lungs expand and they come in, right? So um, let's get comfortable in this. I close my eyes. You can lower your gaze, looking at the floor. Your head still up, but your eyes focused on the floor. Let's take a moment and just feel the regular beat, the authentic beat of your heart or your lungs breathing in and out. So we're going to take our first inhale. It's a round of 3. And we're going to breathe in through our nose, out through the mouth, exhaling out through the mouth. One more time. Let's breathe behind our heart by inhaling. Exhaling in front of our heart. You got that? One more time. Inhaling. Behind our heart. Exhaling in front of our heart. Getting back to your normal rhythm. And in your pace, please slowly, gently blink the eyes open or raise your gaze if you're gazing, right? Yes. All right. So that should calm our spirits for a moment, open us up for more inner work as we journal. We'll spend 20 minutes of journaling. Okay. And we use the Insight timer. I'm going to be using the Ambu bowl, sound bowl, to get us started. And then you'll hear the Sakya bowl when it's time for us to complete our journaling session. Grab your journal, your pen, paper, your canvas, your paintbrush, whatever you have you want to use as you download what's on your heart, your mind, your spirit. Okay, let's get going. Okay. So this is our 20 minutes is up. It's the time you can continue with your writing or meditation. Put me on the background, in the background. And I hope that you were able to download what what needed to come up, or spend that time in doing some inner work, and are now energized from your meditation. It's like an exercise, inward exercise, right? Hope that was good for you. So since we started journaling, Katrina popped in. Hey, Katrina. Katrina Michelle came in. Good to see you, have you with us again. And Catherine, it says she's feeling good, energized, looking forward to what the day holds. That's right. Being ready for whatever may come your way. As our sister friend, Maria Gullo, sorry about that. Maria Gullo tells us, just be ready for whatever comes your way. You're protected, right? We have everything within us to be ready for whatever comes our way. So yeah, I had a good session for myself, I will say. Um, and what I wanted to talk about, really, I mentioned on Tuesday that we talk a little bit about the um, the journaling and meditation um, workshop that's come up. I put that registration in the YouTube description as well as in the comments. The first comment is from me. If you're interested in registering, it is a journaling workshop, uh, and meditation circle um, that will experience or talk about the openness to uncertainty, being open to what you don't know is coming around the corner. Just, you know, feeling good with um, things that you're not sure about. So we'll be talking about that. And it is gratis, it is free. And it's the beginning of workshops that I plan on doing now that I'm not working. And I am truly um, going to be working toward wellness and healing practices and taking that on the road with me. So I hope that you will consider attending. Um, so that's one thing that I wanted to talk about, but also wanted to uh, bring about the the notion, more than a notion, is that the fact it is a fact that it is June 30th will be here on Sunday, and we have spent by that time 6 months in this year. It is half of the year has you know gone. We've expended it. We've used it. We've been in it. 2024 for almost 6 months, and I wanted to know that wanted to know if anything about yourself within those 6 months, these 6 months that have passed? What is it that you may have gained clarity on, either through your practice of journaling or meditation, or just going about your day in reflection? What you have observed about yourself? Not necessarily what have you accomplished, but that might be something that you observed, that you've accomplished something. It's more than just you know, uh, the end of the year where we take account of um, all that we've done and or haven't done. What have you observed about yourself? What is it that you've taken note of or documented or reflected on throughout this last 6 months? Um, yeah, half a year has gone by, and this year has been like no other. I will say for me, it's totally different than the other years. Every year is really, but this one is been different because I've uh, I've worked on a number of things, and I've learned. I'm learning. I'm continually learning, but I'm learning new crafts, new things for the life that I've chosen to live. Right. There was a time it was just kind of like the same things were put in motion, and I wasn't learning anything really new. Um, but I've learned, and it just so happens that our friend, our traveling sister Sandra is here. I've learned about, finances. I've learned about um, the market, the you know trading, and learning all these things. I'm learning them. I'm not proficient, but I'm learning. I'm learning how I need to write in order to be published. Creative writing, literary writing. I'm learning that new things, and that started this year really. How I became more in depth into my learning in these areas. I'm really grateful about that. But I also learned that multitasking is not my jam. It's not my friend. Multitasking is not something that I do well. And so I've learned that, but I've also acted upon it, and it has helped my thought process. It has helped me slow down a little bit, stop rushing through things. So I've learned that. Yeah. Uh, that's good. That's great, Katrina. She said she had a good session. Um, just noticed that my mind has been busier than I prefer, so I used today's session to put it all on paper. Awesome. Yes. Yes. It's behind us. Yes. Those 6 months truly behind us. Nicole says, learning to listen to my body's own intuition and trusting that it's guiding me in the right direction rather than looking to others to guide me on what's best for me. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Nicole. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Nicole. Sometimes we do that, right? Um, and the basis of these wellness and healing practices is for us to get in tune with ourselves, for ourselves, right? For ourselves, not for anyone else. We don't journal for anyone else, right? I may use my journaling as examples or to to inspire, but they are for me. I'm writing for me, and yeah, so that's really good. Um, Catherine, I have been more open to try, experience new things. Ballet, yes, yes, Catherine, and continue with the activities and people I enjoy. I have noticed, hallelujah, hallelujah, awesome, awesome. I learned that I had to take a break. That's right. You have to take it. You have to grab it. You have to, that's right. Yes, I had to take it because it wasn't going to be given to me. Given, nobody gives you breaks. That's awesome. That is true. Nobody will give you a break, right? That's right. Nobody gives you anything. Nobody gives you a break, I should say. People do give. There are givers, but you have to take a break. You have to take. So you have to take a nap, right? You have to rest. You have to take a nap. You have to take that. Nobody's going to give that to you. Nobody's going to give you time either, right? You have to take the time. You have to take what you want. You have to do it for yourself. So these are great observations. I'm sorry, a little distracted. Um, and yeah, so um, this is good. This is really good. There are some strange sounds happening, um, going on in the background here. And yeah, 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 ballet. Yeah, I thought that was great that Catherine took is taking ballet. But yeah, unless it's all over. But yeah, going out and doing something that you would never think that you would want to do, or that you said to yourself, I could never do that, or I wouldn't be good at it, or, you know, just having an inkling of, of, of curiosity, you know. I tell people, my phrase is that I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know how to be successful at something that I'm interested in. I want to do that, and that's why I have learned that I have to take the time to truly um, get into the subject area or the thing that I want, and take my time in learning, because I can't multitask. I could not work, do this consulting work, and then try to uh, learn how to to write literary fiction, or or write a memoir, or create something, put my words to work for me without taking time. And I've chosen now to take the time. I can't work for somebody else and do the things that I want to do, and learn and prosper and dedicate myself to sustaining myself financially while, you know, working for, someone. Uh, I have to work for myself and learn. So I learned that, also taking the leap and trying to transitioning into this new life for myself, that I'm observing that my curiosity uh, can help me get to the next phase. And so this workshop that is coming up is talking about uncertainty, because when you're uncertain about things, you're usually thinking that it's not going to work out so good. you know, because you can't see it. You don't even know what to expect. But as Maria Gullo says, you know, open yourself up, because open yourself up to God, the universe, who is with you and will guide. The universe will guide you, and trust in that. Have have faith in that. But it's still hard sometimes to tackle the unknown, you know. So this week has been really uh, not. I'm not going to say challenging. I think we've all, not everybody has been in this, what I consider this heat wave, and but we've been challenged with being uncomfortable, right? Being uncomfortable. I stayed indoors for one or 2 days and was so uncomfortable indoors, trying to uh, protect myself from the heat. Um, so I finally decided, I'm going out here. I gotta keep living. Let me go find a cool spot to sit in. And I did, right? Um, my friend Catherine and I experienced being out in Catherine. I'm telling our business. We went to botanical gardens. We went to Longwood Gardens in Pennsylvania, and it was mostly inside, but we had to walk in the heat to get inside the big, beautiful, you know, greenhouse. It was hot. It was hot. It was uncomfortable, but it was so good to be out and seeing such beauty there was for us to see. So I got out. Yesterday I was out traveling up and down the Northeast corridor, taking some family mementos and memorabilia down to Virginia to my father, who will hold them for me as I travel or move around. Who knows where I will be? But he was holding them, so I was able to be out in the heat, and I'm glad that I was out. It was a long day. Trains were delayed because of the heat, but sometimes you do things without knowing what's going to be in your favor, and I just rolled with it. We can't be so rigid and stiff about, you know, it going the right way all the time. So I did what was, I believe, what was going to be pleasing to me, right? It was going to make me feel good about what I was doing. I just kept it going this week, no matter what. I also observed that I'm learning to be patient for myself, to do things and learn new things. Sometimes, when you're learning something, at least I'm finding my children have made me observe them. If they can't get it the first time, they get very frustrated with themselves because they feel that they should know it. It's the strangest thing. They don't want to be disappointed in themselves, right? Well, I'm learning that I I've been very patient with myself, with processes, with long hours, uh, working for myself, um, until I decided, I've had enough now. I want to learn something else, do something else. So I've been patient with that process of getting to that point. So I hope that in the next 6 months that come along, after June 30th until the end of the year, you start observing, new patterns, new things about yourself, because we do change. It may take a while for us to change or to see new patterns, but change is inevitable. And if you are truly like out there living, which I know most of you are doing something, and some amazing things, some amazing traveling, some amazing connections being formed, um, you know, just amazing things that are happening to you. Observe how you're getting to that space and that place, right? And that means that you're growing no matter what age you are, right? You're growing. And yeah, we're growing up. We're growing up, right? You're not staying stagnant. You're not staying the same. Um, Ebbing and flowing through uncertainty, right? Yeah, yeah. So, oh, Dr. Donna, how are you? Bon dia. How's Portugal treating you? Where are you, Dr. Donna? This is so exciting. Yeah, so yeah, you could my piece. It would be great if you could meet up with my piece. I'm trying to put you guys together, Dr. Donna and my piece. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to make that happen, but you you guys may be in the same area. Who knows? Um, but yeah, I hope that you all will consider coming. I know that those traveling may not be able to make the time frame. It's really hard that European meeting East Coast US, Eastern Standard Time, and the rest of the country. It's kind of tricky to come together. It really is. Okay, staying near Cascais. Oh, nice. I'll reach out to my people. Okay, very good. Good, good, good. Cascais is so cool. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Janelle. Jonelle. Matthew. Wow. Blast from the past. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me this morning, joining us in community. Sibani, yes, this is a very timely message. Thank you for allowing us to have this space to process all of the changes that we constantly go through as we grow and evolve. Yes, yes, it is my pleasure. um, I at one point, probably about 2 years ago, I was thinking of only gaining clarity about themselves, self clarity, awareness, right? I was focusing in on that. And a a young woman who I was in a accountability group, um, she mentioned to me, or we did a video together, and we focused on self observation. And I was like, yeah, we people. people don't observe themselves. You know, a lot of people just go on about and don't realize how to observe themselves in action, right? In what you do, right? And so I started thinking about that more and more in combining self awareness. You can be self aware, right? But to observe yourself, the action of kind of looking at yourself, observing, seeing yourself, seeing what you're doing is really really a great tool as well, and practice, you know, um, practicing patience for me is what I've been observing, because at one point I was very impatient with processes, with people. You know, they're not quick enough for me. They're not doing, you know, just just impatient, and had to, what I call, pray for patience. I used to pray for patience. Let me be patient. I was impulsive, very impulsive when I was younger. Caused, you know, a lot of mistakes, not failures, no failures, but mistakes. Um, and I look back at that, and some of the impulsivity, um, you know, the things that I was impulsive about stayed with me for years. The quote unquote mistakes, um, but it's all good. When when you learn something about yourself, it can make a change for the better, right? Move away from what no longer serves you and move to what will serve you well. Then you have, you know, there's correction, or there's another change that can be made, right? That brings me to affirmations. It's Affirmation Thursday. We aren't done yet. We aren't done yet. I have more time now. I don't have to get off in an hour. If you can stick around, and if you see this in the future, you know, click on uh, tell me, you know, you see this replay and how long it is. So um, yes, let's affirm ourselves today. What positive, powerful statements, right? Is that what it? Yeah, I had that down. What can you affirm for yourself, about yourself today, right? What is it that you can say so sweet? Sweet nothings. Speak sweet nothings to yourself, right? Yeah, because sometimes you don't have anybody to talk that sweet talk to you, right? You might as well do it yourself, right? Because we can always say something negative about ourselves, right? But the more you start talking and saying sweet things to yourself, positive, powerful statements, you know, your life becomes actually quite pleasing. It really does. Pleasing. In fact, I wrote an affirmation to myself. I'm going to share it. And here it goes. You remember that? And here it goes. I am pleased with myself and my movement. I have chosen action instead of inaction. Yeah. Yeah. That's my powerful, positive statement. The other one is, I know the God in me, and I am at peace. Yeah. Yeah. Those are my statements. So, what do you have to say about yourself? Yeah. You can write that down, put it on your mirror, put it on a post it note. Yeah. Yes. Post it on your mirror. Put it in your journal. Post it on your refrigerator. Um, Talk to yourself sweetly. Yes. Dr. Donna says, my evolving change is to practice enlightened selfishness. Hey, yes, enlightened selfishness. I like those words. It's time to recalibrate. Awesome, Dr. Donna. Yeah, Dr. Donna's getting spicy on us, y'all. Enlightened selfishness. Yes, I love it. Time to recalibrate. Awesome. Savani is saying it reminds me of metacognition. Wow. Where we learn how we learn. Yes. Yes. How we learn. We learn how we learn. Yes. I love that. I love everything that has to do with the mind, the brain. And how we see one another, how we see ourselves, how I just I love that. Thank you for that, Sabani. Jonelle, let's see. What are you saying here? That is a word right there. Okay. And Nicole, I'm going to sweet talk myself, fall in love with me. Awesome. Go ahead, girl. Fall in love with you. That's right. I believe our sister uh, and mentor Stephanie Perry posted about how she loved being a Black woman. That's so powerful to me. I think it was great, and she was shaking her hair. I just love that. Yes, I could not imagine. I cannot imagine not being me. I have said that before. I like me. I love me. Right. Good morning, glass half full. Good morning to you. Yes, blessings are coming my way, Sabani says. I love that. Affirming yourself positively. Can you repeat those? Repeat which one? My affirmations. Let's see. I affirm I am pleased with myself and my movement. I have chosen action instead of inaction. I know the God in me and am at peace. Yes. Yeah, those were okay. Let's see. Jonelle, I am in the midst of an evolution, and I love the woman in her entirety. Dr. Donna, enlightened selfishness. Yes, and I've been watching you, Jonelle. You've been out there doing the thing. You have reinvented yourself. I was like, okay, I'm with you. I see where you're going. Janelle is Janelle is selling big things. She's selling houses, developing developments that haven't even been developed. Go ahead, Janelle. Happy for you. Yes. Okay. Go forth, Jonelle. And yes, I know you have raised those boys and you have done all the things for that family. It's your time, child. I know. You're not forgetting about them. You're just focusing on you. I saw that. I see you. I see you. Do you see you? Have you been observing yourself, Jonelle? I know you have. I know you have. This is good. This has been really good and great. It really has. Um, so the affirmations need to continue throughout the week, every day, not just on Thursdays here at Journal with Me. I encourage you. I encourage you to continue affirming yourself with positive, powerful, sumptuous statements. Sweet talk yourself, love on yourself on a daily basis. Yeah, do it. I love being a Black woman. I can't imagine being anything else but me, a Black woman with a Black mother and Black father, or whoever my parents are. I'm Black. I'm Black, and I love being Black. I just love that. I love that about me. And then I love me. I love who I am. I love what I've become. I even loved me when I was a little girl. I loved myself. I really did. And through all the stuff that we go through, we forget, even as children, to we don't know that we are supposed to love ourselves, right? My mother used to tell me, and I think people tell their children, have told their children this, but I would come home and say, so and so wasn't nice to me, and I was nice to them. I didn't do anything wrong, but they're so mean. She said, oh, that means they really do like you. Or they'd say, she would say, they're just jealous because you're happy. And I never understood that, but don't worry about them. You have to love yourself, she would say. You have to love yourself. So I will, my mother was big on loving, loving herself and having her children love themselves. I'm going to give that to you, Faye. She did. She did. We were the shiny kids. You guys know about the shiny kids? The shiny kids are the kids who get lots of love. Yeah. And and my mother would make sure that we were shined up. The hair was greased and parted in the best of ways. We walked out with baby Johnson cream all over us, smelling like, babies until we were about, 10 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. We were, and kids used to say, you guys are so shiny. We weren't ashy. We weren't, because we couldn't go out with being ashy. And so when I got older, I realized that my mother wanted us to be just right, just so. But she spent a lot of time showing us this attention so that we would love ourselves also. We would love to, we may not have had the best clothing or the hippest thing, but we were clean, we were fed, and we were shiny. We were the shiny kids. Yes, we were the shiny kids. Good morning, TD Star. Yeah. Nicole, you were shiny too? Yeah, we were the shiny kids. Yeah. Yes, we were the shiny kids. So we, mothers of a certain era would say, go on about your business. Um, just like yourself. I was the only Black child in schools all over the country because I was a military child, and so I had to have the fortitude that I liked myself. I couldn't be going around drooping and not playing, and just because I was the only black kid, and they may not know or understand that there are other people around the world who look like me. I just so happened to be the only one, the only one that they saw on a regular basis. But I had a mother and a father who loved me. And in that case, I loved myself and I was shiny. You guys know about Glover's Mange? the Glover's, the Glover's Mange for hair. My mother called it Glover's Mange. It may not even be Glover's Mange, but it was this dark brown liquid in a dark bottle that if she saw a speck of dandruff on your scalp, it was all over. You got the Glover's treatment. That was a wash, condition, and then she would put that on after the conditioner and put you under the hot cap or the dryer, right? And it smelled some god awful. Well, it smelled like bacon. That's what it smelled like. Bacon don't smell bad though, but this stuff smelled, and you could smell it a mile away. And I had to wear that to school, and my hair would be shiny, but I would all and clean, but I would smell like a big old hog. We did, and I had dry skin. Later on, I find out that I had a lot of dry skin and eczema. But Glover's Mange is what Faye put in the hair. She loved us so much. She made us stink and shine. Um, okay, so Dr. Donna, my piece says she would love to connect. Kathy may be able to help make the magic happen. I'm in Lisbon. All right, so you guys are close. We're going to get you together. Got to connect. I believe in when it's one thing to know each other on this virtual community and screen and everything, but when you meet in person, it's just like magic. So my piece and Dr. Donna, okay, I have an email address, Dr. Donna, you can use, and I can provide information. Let me see if I can give that to you. It is okay. This is a safe email address. Okay, so I want to show this to you. Dr. Donna, here you go. All right. And Dr. Donna, I don't know if I might have your email somewhere else too, but I'll get the two of you connected. All right. All right. Oh, Sabani knows about the Glovers. Yeah, it smelled terrible. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. Yes. Dr. Donna, you got that. You got that. Yeah. It did. It smelled, but my hair was clean. My scalp was treated so that it fought that scalp, that dryness. It was. I mean, I think they created it not necessarily for people initially, but then they had a grade for humans. Because if you think about mange, you think about a dog, right? But you can get this in the drugstore. And because we lived all over the country, my mother she stocked up on Glover's Mange. Oh goodness, my mother is a trip. Um, vanity is her superpower. Let's put it that way. So, you know, she carried that Glover's Mange, every beauty product, anything that made your skin be, you know, Well, she did it. She could have opened her own day spa, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, old school medicinal. That's right, somebody. Old school medicinal. I mean, our ancestors, our grandparents, grandma and mothers, they they did the things. When you were sick. I remember now. I'm totally going off, but but um, you know, if it wasn't the hot toddies that I don't think that I should have gotten, I liked, but I liked them too much for colds. Um, what else? Uh, the Vicks that you put supposed to just put on your chest. It's a wonder why some of us are still alive, but the Vicks on your neck, all up under your chest, on your neck and your chest. But then for good measure, here, take this with her foot with her finger in my mouth. Vicks Vicks going down my throat. I don't think it was supposed to be internal. You weren't supposed to take that internally. But I'm still alive. Anyhow, it's been a good day. Okay, Catherine Muhammad, and there was another person who I meant to get her name who made a comment, who used to be in the book club, suggested that I need to continue with the book club. So I have the book club of the summer, the book club selection for the summer, and it's going to take you a while. I've already started reading it, and it was suggested by my writing group and mentor, Lori Tharps, for me. Um, and it is a magical book. It's huge, okay? It is huge, and it'll take some time. But the secret in our yeah, the secret in our book club is that you don't have to finish the book in order to come and discuss it. Okay, so this will be discussed in September. That's how long take, because it is summer. Because people don't just sit around and read big books quickly. Some of us do, but I don't think we got other things to do. And this book I think, it's a good slow read for the summer. Okay, I've started it. I'm probably on chapter 7 or 8, and it's called Ours. It's not written by a Black woman. It's written by a Black man about a woman. Okay, about a woman and community. Right? It's beautiful, and he is a poet, and he's written this novel. Um, so it's called Ours. Isn't that a beautiful cover? Ours, a novel by Philip B. Williams. And I'm passing this on because it was passed on to me. And I'll read the first paragraph in the inside cover. From a writer of singular voice and vision, a mesmerizing epic that reimagines the past to explore the true nature of freedom. This ingenious, sweeping novel introduces us to an enigmatic woman named Saint, a fearsome conjurer who in the 1830s annihilates plantations all over Arkansas to rescue the people enslaved there. She brings those she has freed to a haven of her own creation, a town just north of St. Louis, magically concealed from outsiders, named Ours. Okay. All right. Um, On the back, a beautifully written and ambitious epic about the complexity of freedom. Williams crafts an expansive original world filled with characters who linger long after the final page. Hours, okay? This will be also, I'll be putting it on the website, and get yourself a copy. I believe you can get this through bookstore.org, I believe. Um, you can all, I believe. Bookstore.org is a great place to shop for books. It beats Amazon. You might have to pay a little more, but it keeps the books that we want to read at the forefront, and doesn't take away from the author. Okay. So the book is Ours, a novel by Philip B. Williams. Okay. Yes. So we'll be reading that from this year, July, or now June, still June, until September. The last week of September is, or weekend, I'll let you know. Um, and that'll be placed on my website, which I wanted to provide the new website URL. It's the same website, but a different name, kathyhamptonwellness.com. All right. I've been cleaning it up, so you'll see that there's a little difference. The content is being cleaned up by me. I'm doing this because I have time now to do this. And that is the book. And Philip B. Williams, you can go and find him in some of the interviews that he's had, or his Instagram. I believe he has an IG account also. Very cool brother, I will say. Um, yes. Uh, and I look forward to uh, seeing you in book club now. Yeah, I really do. Um, so it's been good. It's been a good day. I'm going to, anyone need any connections out there? If you're in Spain, who do I know in Spain? Any more people in Spain? I know people are in Mexico, I believe. Sandra might be in Mexico. Not sure where. Um, Mary Golf. Wow. Hey, Mary. How are you? Mary's in Panama. Y'all know that's a good place to consider retiring. Yes. Good to see you, Mary Golf. Good to see you here. But yeah, make these connections with people who are around the globe. If you're in or around Philly, I'll be here for a minute, until I won't. I don't know. It's uncertain. It's uncertain. But you can hit me up at info@wellsideretreats.com and let me know if you in the area. I'm happy to come and have a cup of coffee with you. Some ice cream or tea. Yeah, I'm okay. Katrina is in Seville until Monday, then headed to Madrid. All right. So you guys heard it. And Katrina meets up with people. Yeah, she does. She travels. She's solo. She's, well, we don't tell all her business, but she is out there meeting people. She knows people and sees people, and yeah, happy to meet up with you. I'm sure you'll tell me differently, Katrina. I don't want to step on toes. Um, yeah. So this has been a great and Jonelle. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, Katrina. Yes, she is a proud and beautifully gracious. I mean, such grace as a slow solo traveler. Yes, it's been great. It's been great to watch Katrina and Sandra as they move. Who else? Janella. You know Janella. These women are showing us how you do it alone, moving with grace all throughout the world. I mean, just beautifully. It's just been great. It's just been great to watch you all. I can't wait to get outside and join the ranks. I want to have fun too. Yes, yes. And Nicole showed us a little bit of her travels. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Janelle is in Miami. In case anybody wants to hook up with Janelle Matthews, she is bubbly and sweet and very, 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 very smart. I mean, and she's a beautiful sister. Yes, she is. Yes, we outside, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get outside. I've been going outside around the Northeast corridor. But I'm trying to get to where I'm supposed to be getting to, y'all. Y'all hold me up in prayer. I'm trying to be patient, right? I said I'm being patient. I am. I really am. But sometimes things kind of try your patience. And I've had to get myself back together. Well, I'm like not naturally a patient person. I am not naturally patient. So I gotta fix myself. What do they say? Fix your face. I have to fix my face because I'm like, what is going on? We don't know. It's uncertain. We don't know. We don't know. Did all that I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. Let's see. Anytime folks are cruising, I get to meet internet friends. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, Catherine. That email is coming. I know. I know it is. It's coming. It is coming. So thank you for that, sis. I appreciate you. And I have some good supportive people in my corners all the time. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for that. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Have a great day. And I will see you next Tuesday, no matter what. No matter what. I will make it. I will notify you. Um, um, no, somebody. I will let you all know where I am next week, but we will be in touch. No, my folks. Well, you know what? I have lived on the East Coast for quite some time. So, but no, both my parents were from Texas. Mother is from the dwindling town of Corpus Christi. I understand Corpus Christi is going through some not so great changes. And my father was from Longview. They met at Prairie View A&M. They went to an HBCU and they met. And my mother had been talking about fixing my face for a long time and not rolling those eyes. My sister had these big eyes, and I could never understand what she meant by stop rolling your eyes, especially to my sister. And I was like, well, mine, she got big old eyes. You know, you go see them move around. And she would say, Kathy, you fix your face. So, yeah, it is definitely a Southern, maybe East Coast thing. But yeah, fix your face. Don't roll your eyes. Um, yeah. Get ready, get ready. Thank you, Donna. I will. So, anyhow, it's been so much fun. We had a little party outside of journaling. Yeah, I'm gonna check my email. I check it. I allow myself to check it 3 times a day. I check the regular inbox and I have to check the junk mail. Y'all check your junk mail. You might get stuff in junk mail that you haven't seen. uh, all right, love to you. I really do. I love you. I'm glad we spent some good time together. Whoever is out there traveling, and we are all traveling. We really are. We are all traveling through this this place called life, this journey of life. So travel well, sis. Travel well, and I'll see you next week. All right. Love to you. Peace to you. Bye bye.